They say love grows best in little houses like these, but guess what else does? Messes. And that's what I'm bringing you today. I am giving you my home in the messiest state it has been in a while. But have no fear, we're going to set it right, get everything put back together. So if you need some motivation, stay tuned for this video because it is packed and I can't wait to get into it with you. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Good morning. Today is actually Saturday and I've just done my little Bible study time. Justin is gone cutting grass somewhere and I'm sitting here trying to figure out what all I need to do. Get back in line, eyebrow. What I need to do as far as like my reset. So I've had breakfast. I've got my caffeine going. Feels like fall today. It was 55 degrees when I woke up, so I actually have on this long sleeve shirt. I got this at that church sale I told y'all about where it was like $5 fill a bag or $2 fill a bag. I don't know. It's so comfortable. I love it. Anyway, back to what I was saying. I'm sitting here trying to write down what I need to do, and so far I need to do my living room, kitchen, bedroom, my youngest son's room, and I need to batch cook some pancakes, as well as laundry. Oh, I forgot with the bathroom. I need to do the bathroom too. And like I've swept up little piles everywhere because I couldn't find my dustpan and my vacuum isn't charged. I'm on the struggle bus. Anyway, so I need to go around because I found my dustpan and I need to sweep up the little piles that I've made of random junk in the floor. And last night, let me tell you about last night. My two youngest were at home because my oldest was at my mom's at a sleepover. And they decided to party hardy. And I came into my living room. Wait till y'all see what it looks like. I had to take a picture because I know if my husband woke up and saw it, he would flip out and try to fix it really quick instead of letting me film it. Which I know that sounds crazy to y'all that don't do YouTube and film. But if I find a mess, I'm so excited because I'm like, oh wow, that's going to be great content. My husband's like, that's a mess. We need to clean it up immediately. And I'm like, no, bro, let it simmer. Let it sit there for a bit. Soak it in. But I don't know. Maybe that's just our relationship. Anyway, so I got my list going and I guess I can show you all what state my house is in. And if you're new, hello, my name is Jessie. Justin is my husband. We've been married for 15 years and we've got 3 boys that are 14, 11, and 8. They're about to be 12 and 9, which, what? Anyway, today's a reset video, so we're going to go around and set my house up for the new week because I'm going crazy with it like the way it is, and I like to post homemaking on my channel, biblical homemaking, because we love Jesus over here, and I love to share it. Anyway, this is kind of a mess, but I didn't want to just start the video showing you all the mess and just a voiceover. I thought I would come on here and talk to you face to face for a minute. Also, if you were in Hurricane Helene or Hurricane Milton's path, you are still in my prayers because I know there's still ongoing search and rescue efforts right now. And I know a lot of Floridians are going through it too. They still don't have power. And my heart just goes out to you. And I hope that everything is okay your way. And apparently, I'm going to lose my voice. So, all right, I'm going to show you this mess. I also think we can all agree that I should add doing my nails to today's to-do list. So, I'm going to do that. Oh, I just drew on my chin. Dadgummit. Do you draw on yourself? I find ink all over my body when I'm trying to write lists. I don't understand it. Anyway, what was I talking about? Oh, my nails. I need to do my nails. And if I don't add it to my to-do list, I will forget to do it. So, I'm going to write that down. And this is my list. It's very sloppy. I do not have pretty handwriting like all these other girls. All right, y'all, let me show you my mess. So, here's the kitchen table. We went to the library and got a ton of books. This is just a bunch of bags. I don't know what this is. It looks like potatoes. I don't understand. This is not terrible. I needed to do the dishes. This is not terrible. My husband did pizza rolls and oh, ow, ouch, left it. Not gonna go to the laundry room. Drawers are constantly being left out or open. Here's the living room. They had like the curtains pulled out to make like a tent, and they pulled the toy box in here. It's really not that bad. This might take me 5 minutes to straighten up, because as you can see, they're still hibernating from their party. But you know, it's fall break, so whoop whoop, get your party on. Don't worry about that. This is just junk I gotta deal with. I don't even know. This is my youngest son's room slash office. We had him upstairs with my middle son, but they just, when they're together, it is just chaos. It doesn't work out. So now they have their own rooms. And so before we moved him here, we had made this the office. So that's why this gigantic desk is in here. But we moved their clothes in here as well on, in the bookshelf. And they're just everywhere because I just threw them in here to get them out of the living room. That's my bad. I'll fix it. It's not a big deal. And the desk is, it's seen better days, but it still functions for what we need it to, which is absolutely nothing at the moment because it's just piled high with crap. Anyway, and this is my basket I need to go through, but I don't know if that'll be today either. It's not, I don't really need to go through it. I know what's in it. It just looks messy, so I might just straighten it up a little bit. And then there's just toys. But honestly, I love seeing toys because it shows that the kids are playing and they're not just stuck on the tablets and TV like they want to be. Addiction is real with electronics. So anyway, I need to straighten this room up, and I'm excited about it because I haven't gotten straightened it up yet, so that's going to be fun. Anyway, that's what we're dealing with. So if you need some motivation to get up and clean your house, I'm happy to provide it. I once had somebody years ago tell me that they look at my life, they look at my Facebook posts, my Instagram posts, YouTube, and they say, I think my life is so bad, but then I see yours and I realize it's not. So, I mean, if that's what I am to you, that's great. That kind of hurt my feelings, but this is my life, I don't think it's that bad. Anyway, here we go. Hello, sunshine. We're going to start here in the living room and get it all squared away. But let me know if y'all like that kind of intro to this kind of video, or if you like just straight voiceovers better. I'm just curious to know which one you prefer. But I am so excited that you're here today. You got to let me know, how was your weekend? Do you have any big plans for this week? As I said, my boys were on fall break last week, so I am more than thrilled to be getting back into a routine this week. It has just felt very overwhelming and overstimulating, and I haven't been myself at all week, so I'm just happy to be back into our normal routine starting Monday. So praise the Lord for that. But yeah, let me know how you guys are doing in the comments, if you've got any prayer requests for me. If you've messaged me or commented any prayer requests, please know that I am praying for you, and I hope that you are doing well today. We did not go anywhere like a vacation for fall break. I know a lot of people get to go to like the beach and the zoos and all that kind of stuff, but we just had a staycation at home. Each of my boys took turns spending the night at my mom's house. That is where they like to go, and my youngest likes to sleep over with his pawpaw, so I think they had a good fall break. I do have an interesting story for y'all. It's a new fear that is now unlocked. But we had gone to the store, Justin and I had gone to the store, and my middle son had stayed with his pawpaw for a little bit. And when we came back, we picked him up, he got in the car, and we came in the house. And I told him he needed to go ahead and get his shower. And he started protesting that very loudly, screaming his head off. But, we're dealing with it. No comments about his behavior because there's a lot going on I don't talk about. So I'll just say he was screaming his head off, but that's actually an improvement because while he was screaming, he was actually getting his stuff ready for the shower. And I'm super proud of him for that. But anyway, when he does that, my husband and I kind of just tune him out and go about our business because we know he's fine. He's just getting his stuff ready and protesting it at the same time. So we're in the kitchen standing at this. That's better than it was. I've got to fold this laundry. I'm going to take it to the kitchen because my husband is already unloading the dishwasher. And that's part of my mess. And I put these in the hallway for them to take to the bedroom. Stove, getting supper going, and this child is screaming in the hallway, and then his pitch of scream changes from a lower tone to a very high-pitched, almost tornado siren kind of sound. And we look over there, and he's like holding his hands around his leg, not touching it, but like just holding. He was like, his hands were shaking, like we could tell he was in pain, something in his leg. And so we run over to him, and we won't let us touch him. We can't roll his pants leg up to look. And earlier that day, he had broken a light bulb, trying to find something. The light bulb fell and shattered all over the floor, and I swept it. And I thought, well, maybe I just didn't get all the glass up, and he got glass in his leg because he had been scooting down the hallway. I forgot to say that. He was scooting on his butt down the hallway, screaming about getting in the shower. Anyway, so I finally convinced him to let me stand him up, not to stand on his hurt leg. And then as I stood him up, Justin carried him to the kitchen table and sat him in a chair. Well, while he was in the chair, Justin was beside the chair and I was in front of him. He was wearing his loose-fitted Christmas PJ pants, and Justin was rolling that pants leg up on the leg. And as he did, I bent forward to investigate what was going on. And y'all, I kid you not, he got the pants leg rolled up right past probably 2 inches above the knee, rolled that pants leg up, and this giant red wasp came flying at my face like a bat out of hell. And I screamed, not a very pretty word because y'all know I'm struggling with my potty mouth. And this was really testing me. And Justin just came to the rescue, ripped his crock off, and smashed that wasp into the ground. And had to smack it a good 5 times to kill the sucker because that thing was ginormous. This is like the Jumanji wasp. Have y'all seen that movie? Those giant wasps that come out and they can bust the windshield of the car? That's what was in my son's pant leg. And we don't know when it got in there because he wasn't outside long enough to get it in there. So maybe we thought he picked it up scooting on the floor. He just scooted a little wasp up his britches. I don't know. But that was terrifying. And that poor child, y'all, he got stung twice. I'm going to insert a picture here. And y'all just, oh, I'm so thankful that he didn't have an allergic reaction to it because this was so scary. And I felt absolutely terrible for him. The picture you're seeing now is actually the next morning. And it started itching, so I did give him some children's Benadryl, and that really helped him. And then I Googled it to see if maybe he was having a delayed reaction because I haven't had to deal with a wasp sting on my children yet. I did get stung when I was little by like a yellow jacket, and I remember that hurt like nobody's business, but never a wasp. So Google said it could actually stay swollen for up to a week and be itchy for up to a week, and to just give them children's Benadryl. So I was relieved to find out that that's normal for the sting. So it's pretty much almost completely gone now, and I'm so thankful. But y'all, watch out for those wasps. They are mean little devils, or big devils in this case. But other than that, fall break was pretty uneventful, and I'm thankful for it because I needed some low drama in my life. You know what I mean? It's good to just have a little chillax time and just feel completely bored, and that's what we did. We almost rearranged the bedroom, but we can't mount the TV like we want because we don't have the right screws. So instead, we just straightened it up a little bit and called it good. But if y'all were on fall break, what did you do? Here at this school, the kids get fall break, and then they go back for a little bit, and then they're out for a Thanksgiving break, and then they go back for a little bit, and they're out for a Christmas/winter break, and they go back like beginning of January. And then I think the next thing they have is spring break, and then they're out of school. So I never really realized how fast it all flies by, but it really does go by super quick. I mentioned at the beginning of the video that it's starting to feel like fall around here, and I just read on my Facebook notifications this morning that this past weekend is the last weekend we're going to see in the 80s for the year, and I'm not sure what to think about that. I wish I would have gone out and enjoyed it a little bit since it's not going to be here anymore. But it's supposed to be in like the 60s and 70s now, and I'm ready for it, which means I need to go through the boys' clothes and find their like fall and winter wear. A lot of it is still in these bins, but here in a minute you'll see me grabbing their hoodies because it's going to be like 50 degrees when they get on the bus in the morning. So I needed to find those and have them laid out, because if I don't have stuff ready the night before, then the morning of is just absolute chaos. Y'all, I am like the worst morning person. If I'm woken up before 7 a.m., I'm just a bear, and I tried everything in my power to not be a bear, but it does not happen. I'm just so grumpy, and I don't drink coffee, so I can't say, oh, just give me my coffee and fix it. You know, I'm a little jealous of y'all that can have that little boost. I have started drinking my water again, and that's tending to help. But my point is, I'm just a grumpy Gus in the morning, so I get everything laid out the night before, and it really does help with the morning chaos. This morning, in particular, when I'm filming the voiceover, was very chaotic because it's, you know, the first day back after being out for 9 days, and the kids they woke up at like 5:30, and they were just wired for sound until they walked out the door, and I'm ready for a nap now. I've lived 9 lives since they woke up today, and I'm so thankful for them. Don't get me wrong, but not being a morning person and having children that kind of are, oh my word, it is a sanctification process, let me tell you. If you are wondering, because this has been such a mess of laundry in here, if I still like this clothing system, and I really do. I don't think dressers are in their future anytime soon. It's really easy to just throw them in these bins and not have to fold them, but I like to fold them. It brings me joy, so that's what I'm going to do. I do need to put those labels on there, but I can't find them. I don't know where they went. They're in this room somewhere, so I need to find those, and I'll definitely, I'll film me putting them on, because it'll be kind of cool to see, you know, what they look like with the labels on and feel all nice and put together. But anyway, yeah, I absolutely love having the clothes in the bin system. The only thing I have problems with is their boxers, and I had little bins for the boxers, and they played with the bins like toys, and now I can't find them. So I need to find 2 other little containers to put their boxers in up there on the top shelf. But other than that, it works out really well. So if you're a mom and you're frustrated with your kids' clothes being everywhere, I'm not saying that they won't be everywhere, but it's a heck of a lot easier to just throw them in these bins than fold them and put them in the dressers or hang them in the closets. And honestly, wrinkles are not a big issue either. They don't wrinkle that bad. So yeah, I have no complaints whatsoever. My goal is to actually set this space up where the desk is as our home office. I do have the files organized, and like that top right cabinet is mine and the top left is Justin's, and I'd like to be able to leave my laptop in here plugged up all the time, but I'm worried that the kids would mess with it and screw it up, and we cannot afford to replace that laptop. So it just stays in my room for now. But eventually, we would like for this to be just the office, or if we could put the office somewhere else in our home. It was in the basement at one point, but I just didn't go down there. It feels weird, and I wasn't comfortable down there working on stuff. So I don't know. And I would like to, in the future, get a smaller desk area, and maybe it wouldn't be so crowded in here. But like I said, we did have him upstairs at first, so it worked out, and now he's in there with the desk, and it just seems overcrowded because this is a really tiny room. But for right now, it's functioning for what we need it to. But it would be nice to just have a dedicated room in the house for the administrative task that I need to do, because I need no distractions, and I need a good, clean atmosphere to actually like be my best creative self and work and stay focused. And as always, Rip is standing guard, making sure that I am doing my duties. He's actually torn up all of his little doggy toys. He likes to go for the guts and get the squeaker out. So we went to Dollar General the other day, and my youngest son was begging to get him a dog toy. And they actually had some that were $1, so I was like, sure, why not? So we let him pick out a little bone and got it home, and Rip he was so excited. He was jumping in the air for that toy and rolling around with it, and he's playing catch with it. He's so adorable. Like, I could not ask for a better dog. I wish I would have filmed him playing with this new little $1 dog bone from Dollar General. And I didn't know it had a squeaker in it, so he found that really fast, and now we need to go get him another toy because there's fluff all over the living room, and I need to go pick that up. But anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed today's video and got a lot of motivation.
Thank you so much for watching. This is all that I got done off of my to-do list because I was just too pooped to party at the end. So I hope that you enjoyed it. I'll see you in the next one. Be grateful, give grace, and God bless.